Hello and welcome, peoples. So, I'm gonna wait a couple minutes while people start showing up. Tonight we are in my kitchen. I am going to be talking about some things. I'm not really sure what yet. I call this tonight, Sunday night, is called Food for Thought. So I'll be right back with you. I'm right over here. So tonight I'm talking and doing and doing and talking and all that at the same time. And I'm going to share with you guys a couple of cooking techniques. A bit of a recipe. It's real simple stuff that I'm doing tonight. But I wanted to share with you guys, when you show up. And show you a couple of cool things. And chat about whatever you want to talk about tonight. Yes, tonight is a wide open session, a wide open evening. Let's see when people are going to start popping in over here. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Beautiful. I'll show you guys a few tricks that I do in the cooking world, because I've been cooking for a long time. Right. We have water, the elixir of life. I had to say it. So I guess you can hear me, I'm hoping, because it looks like you can. I can't hear me because I'm talking, obviously. So there's that. But so what I'm doing tonight, and hey, what's up? You're in LA enjoying the cool weather, isn't it amazing? And Ben, okay, Ruler Gomez. Excellent, my day has gone fantastically amazing. Got our Christmas tree put up today. Whoop whoop. Love it, love it. So, what I'm doing tonight while I'm chatting with you guys, I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. I will talk about something because I call this food for thought. But right now, I'm putting together, I'm chopping up some dishes and sauteing up some peppers and onions and things so that I can put in this dish. So, I'm going to show you guys some cooking stuff. And we'll talk about some self-help, coaching, mindfulness, whatever we got. All right, let's take a look. Boom. I'm going to show you guys what we're doing here. All right. So, onions. Now, I didn't cut this onion because this is what my in-law did. She cut it all weird. I don't know how that goes. But when you have an onion, first thing you do is you cut it in half, like that. So you can put the half side down so you can cut. And when you cut, you're going to cut this piece off first, not that one, because this keeps everything together. That's the side you cut. So I just peel all that and you end up with this. See? Right there. Boom. Boom. I chop the top off. Boom, boom, boom. But I'm going to use a lot. So, and when you're cutting, you want to cut with your fingers like this. See how my fingers are? You can put the onion or whatever it is you're cutting here, but you have your knife at this angle so you don't cut yourself. See what's happening there? So check this out. Oh, get out of the way. And then one more for fun. There, boom, see? We got all this cut nice and fast. We throw this in the hot pan. Woo! Hot pan. Hold up. Hot pan, hot pan. That was my breakdancing name, Hot Pan. All right, what's happening here? Sup? Well, I just got back. Gaylord Texan. See, oh, very cool, very cool. Love Charlie Brown. Catch one of these. Sleep can wait a bit. Hello, HK, the Code Breaker. Cool. Films have been seat. What's up? What's up? Whatever. Yes, it's gonna be good. I'm doing a Mediterranean kind of chicken thing. I'll show you. It's real easy. And let me get some more onion in here. I'm going to show you something really cool with the pepper. Couple of cool things I know about peppers. I know a guy who's a carny and a magician and all that, and he was actually one of the original Ronald McDonalds. And he said that one of the carny tricks at hold on a sec. When you got onions, a little bit of this here, so you can see it. When you have onions or any vegetables that you're sauteing, put some salt on it. So a little bit of salt, maybe a little pepper if you want. That way, it draws out the moisture, and that's what you want. You want to draw out that moisture. So I think this might be enough onions. And again, might not. No, it's not. I'm going to do another half. Just real fast. Cut. Peel. There we go. Let's see. Jamie. One who asked the bravely default question. Hi, Jamie. Cool. Eating today, making you hungry? Cool. Yep. I'm going to get some good stuff here. See, if you guys didn't know, I wrote a cookbook. It's a dating cookbook for guys, and I've presented it at conventions all over the world for 13, 14 years now. It's called Food Game, A Man's Ultimate Recipe for Dating Success, and it has recipes in it, and they're really good. I know they work because I dated a lot and utilized them a lot, and it was great. A lot of fun for everybody involved. The ladies who came over to my place ate very well, I will tell you that. So, here we go. We got onions going, and now we're going to throw in some peppers. So what I'm going to show you guys is, first I'm going to show you something funny. So my son, some of you guys know Declan, my little 2-year-old, he loves orange bell peppers. Check this out. We'll take him to the store. Well, we'll go for a big long walk, go by the store, and he'll go pick out an orange pepper and chew on it all the way home. And that's what he does to it. So, I'm going to cut this one up, and I'll show you another really cool way to cut peppers that doesn't look so manglified and frightening. Like, I stuck it in the Amazon River, and the piranhas got to it. Because that's kind of what it looks like right here, right? So, alright. Oh shoot, I just remembered I've got an audition tonight for a mocap project. Damn it. I don't know how I'm going to set that up. Well, I'm going to figure it out. You know why? Because I get stuff done, y'all. That's how I roll. I get shit done. Alright, let's get that onion. Check that out. Look at that. Some good looking onions. Now, chop this up real quick. Let's see. There we go. Now, I'll show you exactly how to chop this up in a second. I just want to get this chopped up real fast and get rid of these seeds and get this in there and get it sauteing because I got to get this in the oven. See, the family right now is out at church. They have this big Christmas sing-along thing, and they said, yeah, we really want you to come. And I was like, well, sorry, I have a Twitch stream. I got people who are going to watch me do stuff, and I want to hang out with them. So that's right, I am here with you guys rather than being at a church listening to Christmas music. So, well, all right. I'm doing things that I love to do. I love talking to you guys, and I love cooking. I mean, that's a lot of good stuff right there. All right, now check this out. Hold on. You've had enough down line today. I wish you'd come to convention in Melbourne, blah, blah, blah. Well, Jamie, we're going to talk about that later on. Good luck. Audition later. Make a shinji pan. Of course, you're going to make a shinji pan. All right, check this out. Now, sadly, this is kind of nasty on the bottom, right? Well, that's not a big deal because in Italy, a lot of the stuff looks like that. Cut it off. And you move on. See? Nasty, not so bad. So, I'll take this angle here and this angle here, and then a little bit of that there, and a little bit of that there, and there. Now I've got some decent and very ripe red pepper. I'll chop that up. Remember how I said, keep your fingers out of the way. Except for these two. Here, I'm going to get rid of that junk. I want the white stuff. Ooh, now I can smell my onions and pepper getting a little dark there. So I need to stir it. Like now. Uh-oh, lost some of it. That's okay. Not a big deal. When you cook, stuff gets messy. All right. So, what else do I have? Well, I've got a little tomato. You know, some of the tomato can look a little rotten. Again, like I said, in Italy, man, you should have seen the crap that they were serving. Some of the places. I was like, that is scary, man. They're like, it's not scary, it's ripe, it's tasty. I said, okay. And I'll be damned if they weren't kidding, man. That was so tasty and it really was nuts how good it was. Oh, one quick thing. You want to have a sharp knife. I get my knife sharpened, but man, check this out. This is the honing steel. When you get that working, uh-oh, I got something on my... How did that happen? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I might mess up the feed here. I got some goop on my computer. That ain't good. Alright, but see how easy this is cutting now? I'm going to go ahead and stick some of that in there. Now, I got onions. I got tomatoes. I got peppers. I got some spices. I'm going to throw in some garlic in there. Normally I throw in some fresh garlic. I don't have time right now. I got to get this in here. So there's that. We got salt. We got pepper. We're cooking this down. Oh, what I was going to tell you before. So the carny that I knew, he said, what was so cool, oh, they hold auditions that late. No, I put it on tape. Fingers out of the way, yeah. What? Peppers, onion. That's what I was going to say. The peppers, you take green pepper, onion, and garlic, and you saute that. Said on the midway at carnivals, that's what they would do. They would just throw that in and start cooking that up. And people would just be like, oh my God, I'm so hungry now. And he said that's all they did. Great. Cooking with ring-a-bell. Well, of course, ladies, if you want to cook with ring-a-bell, well, we can always get hot. Alright, so we're sharpening knives, nasty gas today. Well, that happens. Don't do that. Don't cut yourself. Okay. Next step, I've got some parsley here that I've been using a lot of, so I'm just going to chop some of that up. I'm going to sprinkle that all over. A little bit there. That's going to go on the dish. And so you guys know what I'm doing, I will show you. So this is a chicken. I cut the chicken and I browned the chicken. Pan seared it, and then I deglazed the pan and put it all in this dish. Now, with all these sauteed vegetables that I'm doing here, I'm going to cover all of that with all of this that I'm making here. And I'll just throw that in. So everything that I'm working with, I'm just going to cover that chicken with it, and then some other things. And I'm going to then cook the whole thing up. So I've got kalamata olives here. I've got sun-dried tomatoes here. I've got artichoke hearts here. And I've got a red wine vinaigrette that I made. So, how many olives? All of them. Ha ha ha! All them olives, people. The one thing that I forgot is out in the garage, I've got some preserved Moroccan lemon that I wanted to put in. Just a little bit. So I may have to run out of here for a minute and go grab that and then come back. So turn this down. This doesn't need to go anymore. So let me see what I can do here first. That's a lot of... Come on now. There we go. How easy was that? A little bit extra goop there. Color. There we go. Artichoke hearts. Bam. Oh. You know what? I'm going to eat a little bit of that. Right here. That's good. Oh, yeah. So take the artichoke hearts, just chop them up. Chop them up a little bit. No biggie. Get them all over. Nice marinated artichoke hearts. Oh, how cool is that? All right, throw them in. This is smelling good, guys. Oh, the water, yeah. I'll tell you about that in a sec. Shinjis are also streamers, though. Cool, cool, cool. Okie artichoke, heck yeah. Actually, I saw him the other night. Saw him, Shay, I don't know. I saw Casey the other night. And lovely human being. Had a great time at a Christmas party. Very, very cool. And, ooh, sun-dried tomatoes in oil. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of the oil in here because that oil's great. But I can't have it all. So, now I've got a handful of sun-dried tomatoes here. There's a mess. But, so freaking yummy. You got to be careful when you're cutting sun-dried tomatoes because they get a little squishy and they can go out under the knife and be a problem. So, anyway, what do we got here? Rest. Good one, Ben C. Proud of the pun. Fifth impact, you goofball. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm making it's a Mediterranean inspired dish with lots of good spices, sun-dried tomato, kalamata, everything you're seeing here. This big mangled wonderful mess of sun-dried tomatoes. The only thing I don't really have is like some feta cheese, and I don't really have anything to go with it at this point. I may make some quinoa. That's always a winner. Let me see what I can do here. Gotta wash my hands, guys. And of course my knife. And then wash that cutting board, because that's a bit of a mess. But that's really mostly everything here now. I mean, very good solid dish. Stir it up a little bit. And this is what it looks like. See? Really nice. And I think I'll forgo the lemon. Actually, you know what I'll do? I will have a little bit of fresh lemon. I mean, the preserved lemon adds a really an interesting depth of flavor, but that's okay. I don't want to stop the stream and run out into the, garage and grab all that stuff. Hold on a second. Where are we here? Punter, game sharp, and cut this short. Kitchen tools. Favorite kitchen tools? Well, this one's a fun one. I like this. So what I'm doing, I'm just I'm grating the peel on top of it just a little bit to give it a little lemon zest hit, which is super easy. And it won't overpower anything. It'll be good, nice and flavorful. And that's what I'm talking about tonight. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of whatever you guys want to talk about, to be honest. So, put that there for tomorrow. So, I got all of that going. And now, stir that up nicely, and now I'm going to add my red wine vinaigrette I made a little while ago. It's just red wine, salt, pepper, sugar, and olive oil. Pour that in there. Stir it around just a bit, and then we're going to pour all of that over the chicken. There we go. I am just tucking this chicken in nicely. See, I browned it before because I wanted to get a nice little crust going on there to give it a little texture. And now it's covered in all these wonderful herbs and yummy goodness, which makes me incredibly happy, y'all. And then, a little salt and pepper. And there you go, people. That is Mediterranean chicken. And now I'm going to cover it with some tin foil. Turn this off. And then we can just chit-chat about whatever. Where the hell is my tin foil? Someone has absconded with my tin foil. I will be back. I will find the culprit. There will be hell to pay. Aha! Why I don't like people into my kitchen, even though this is not my kitchen. Still, it's not my kitchen, but when people take my stuff, man, come on. That ain't cool. If I'm going to create, you got to let me create. All right. So, seal it up. Seal it up. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up. Punk, you better back up. Try and pay the role and you're the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up. So, if you guys haven't seen my YouTube video where I performed that live at a convention, I think you should watch it. It's very good. So, tools. The best tools that I like in the kitchen are sharp knives. Yeah, we are baking that, so it is tasty, damn straight. Let's see, what else? I'm kind of done in the kitchen. Hold up, let me get rid of some stuff. I think I'm gonna put up some of this water, because somebody's asking before, what's up with the water? Well, we like to hydrate, and my wife really likes to hydrate. So we got all these water bottles. I just clean them up from time to time. We refill them, put them in the fridge. That way we always have cold water that is filtered. See? It's healthy, it's good. And it's just, cold water just is freaking awesome. I'm just going to say. So, that's what I do. And see, I'm in acts of service love language. So if you know the 5 love languages, you know what I'm talking about. Chat pause due to scroll. There we go. So, ba-da-dee-ba-boo. No, you can't have any. There we go. So, anyway, that's what's going on. I'm doing the water and taking care of things. If you guys want to talk about love languages, great. We can talk about that because I think love languages are incredibly powerful and it matters a lot. That's one of the pillars of my training and coaching that I teach. I teach people how to deal with each other when you have different love languages, that sort of thing. But now I need to dry all these off so that I can put them in the fridge and they will not be all wet. And that's cool. So, let's get that done right quick. I hope everybody's having a good Christmas so far. I mean, it's the season. We're coming up to it. It's coming up fast. People are putting up their Christmas trees. They're starting to make plans to go see family. There's a lot of people out there who don't have anybody to go see, are going to be kind of alone. That's an issue. That's something to talk about. I spent many Christmases by myself, very, very alone, very sad. It hurt a lot, especially after being, with somebody for 13 years, and then my old marriage fell apart, all that. Some of you guys know the story already. And, that laid the groundwork for all of my coaching, all of my trainings, right? So, all right, let me pop this in the fridge. And then we can chat. That's nasty. Get that out of there. Nasty, get out of there. Nasty, get out of there. That's a new theme song. Nasty, get out of there. We get out that nasty. Nasty, nasty, out there. All right. So, woohoo! So, it's now 7:30, and that chicken is in there. It is cooking. Yeah. So we like that. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. Let's talk. So, how spiky is your hair? Well, check it out. If you're going to be doing a lot of talking, water is what you want. That's right. I drink a lot of water because I do a lot of talking. The love languages, the 5 love languages. It's an incredible book called The 5 Love Languages. I forgot the gentleman's name who wrote it. I want to say Gary something. Really phenomenal. Hold on. I think I messed up there a little bit. And it was one of those things that when you learn it, you go, oh my gosh, now I understand why, me and my significant other are having challenges, or you understand how something you're doing is making them actually mad when you're doing something nice. You're like, well, wait a minute, I did something nice for you, and yet you're upset at me. Why? And you find out they're different love language, so it's like, oh, once you understand that, you start to see the matrix. And that's what I train people to do. I teach you how to see the matrix. That's my coaching. Because I talk about NLP, I talk about bank personality code, I talk about the 5 love languages, we talk about Enneagram. There's a lot that goes on. So check out that book, very impressive. You can go to a link on my site, spikespencer.com, go to the coaching tab, and you have a link to crack your bank code, get your free NLP. The neuro-linguistic programming talks about your strategies and how you see the world through that, and a link to the 5 love languages, and you can take all the tests there. It's really cool. It's all free. Liquid confidence about the football game. I'm not a football guy. Christmas alone, understood. Been there. Holiday family thing, LA too. Yeah. Punning is. Oh well, that's okay. Have a night. Hey, what up, Blair? It's Glenn. So, glad we got some more people following me. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys all have a chit-chat amongst each other. Talk to me. You love the love languages. Excellent. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I'm just having a good time tonight. I cooked, for those of you that are just joining me, made a really nice Mediterranean dish. I don't think it'll be done by the time we're done with this stream. I don't think 30 minutes is enough time. So let's go over here. Let's go somewhere where I can have a seat. I'm wondering if I should... You know what? Before I do that, hold up. I'm going to come over here, set you down right. Yeah, set you right here for a second. Microphone. I just got to clean this up because it's a mess. If I don't clean it, and it's like, oh man, it drives me crazy. I like to clean as I cook so that when I'm done, I don't have to deal with much. Although, oh shoot, yeah, I forgot. What else am I going to make with this? I forgot. I should probably make a, what do you think, quinoa? Quinoa would be good? That's easy enough. So let's do that. What do you say? And guys, this is what I'm talking about, man. Cooking doesn't have to be hard. When I talk about the dating stuff, I mean, that's what I did. This is how I did it, man. I would cook for my dates. Rock and roll, knock it out. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go grab some quinoa. I'll show you what it is. You'll love it. Okay, check this out, guys. Quinoa. So, if you don't know what quinoa is, it's super cool stuff. Let me make a batch here. Ow, that really hurt my hand a lot. So, quinoa is a grain, and you cook it just like rice. Just like it. So, I'm going to start with, let's see, do it to 2. Yeah. I'm going to do 2 cups of water. Filtered, of course. I like doing the filter right at the tap because it's really the best way to do it, because you can change the filter every now and then, and if it doesn't go bad on you because you're changing the filters, and if it does go bad for any particular reason, well, you just go get a new one and screw it on. It doesn't cost much. It's really way better than filtered water in the freaking sink. I mean, in the the bottles. That's awful. You don't even know what the hell's in these things. All right, so I've got quinoa. I'm turning on the heat here. I'm going to bring that water to a boil. Then I'm going to put in, I got 2 cups of water. I wonder if I had to do a double batch. Nah, I don't know. I can always do some more later. So all I want to do is 1 cup of quinoa. That's it. It does the exact same thing as rice, guys. It expands a lot. There we go. A little bit extra. All right. You can see, cup of quinoa right there. All right. So that quinoa is in. Good to go. Now, as soon as that water boils, I will throw this in. But before the water boils, here's what I'm going to do. Uh-oh. Hold on. Be right back. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. So, quinoa by itself is kind of like rice by itself. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. But, hold on. Where do we got Discord? Let's see where we are. Who did I lose here? Love languages, awesome. Dessert recipes and food gain. Yes, there are. There are a couple of them in there. Have a good night. See you later. Heck yeah, big enough. Oh, there, you're saying a Discord server. I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out. Heck yeah, more cooking. Well, that's what I do Sunday nights. I'm thinking I'll just keep cooking stuff, you know, and I call it food for thought, because we're going to talk about food, but I'm also going to talk about other things, like the love languages, things like that. Discord server, so early, sure. Cool, all right. So that's doing its thing. Here's something cool. So chicken broth, or some sort of broth, vegetable broth, whatever you want. Flavor your rice, flavor your quinoa. So the water is going right now. Throw in like a teaspoon or so of chicken base in that water, and now you've got a flavorful base for your quinoa or your rice or whatever it is you're cooking. So it won't just be plain. Now sometimes you don't want that. You want just plain, that's fine too, but I am not a plain guy. Especially when it comes to like quinoa or flavored rices or... Get that in there, let it do its thing. There we go. And see, now it's brothy. Well, you can't really see it. That's all right. But now I've got chicken broth that is really nice. Yummy. And I actually, I don't like chicken broths that you get that are like prepared in the can. I like condensed bouillon, something like that is... well done, really nice. I prefer organic, but, this one wasn't organic. Boo-hoo! It's all right. So, favorite protein. Oh, man, steak. I'm all about it. See, here's the thing. People say, have you had your protein today? I'm like, what? You mean meat? Yeah. I like chicken. I like steak. I like bacon. I like meat. You name it. Like meat, except liver. Not really. Chicken liver's okay. Liver pate, pretty good. But like veal liver, nastiness. Hold on, I gotta put this away. I'll be right back. Don't jump on nowhere now, you hear? Okay, this goes in here. And that's that, people. Good to go. All right, there it is. It is boiling. So, that is boiling. I am going to throw in my quinoa, stir it around, let it do its thing. There we go. Stir it for a second. Just like rice, guys, Stir it around. Keep it moving a little bit. Make sure there's no clumps. Then let it come up to a boil and pop a lid on that bad boy. Lid. All right. And then it cooks for 15 minutes and you're done. Nothing to it. Sorry. I introduced so many beautiful ladies to quinoa when I was dating because, turn it down to low. 15 minutes, y'all, 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn on this old-timey. It's gonna do its thing. So, looking good. Now, this away. And seriously, guys, in the kitchen, clean up as you go. So much easier. And this is what I'm talking about. You know what? For pretty much everything in life, guys, clean up as you go. Work it along as you go. Let me see. Can you still see me? Let's see. Is this good enough, or do I need to? Let's see. If you guys can see me, give me a second here. What? There we go. Hold on. What did I do? All right. Perfect. Get some water. So, this place is starting to smell pretty nice. As you can see behind me, that's where little baby Boo does his chowing down and whatnot. So, welcome everyone, welcome. Let's see what's happening on the chat skis. Chicken stock, yep. Broth, yep. Stinky rice and rice vinegar. Interesting. Curry and rice, yeah. Stinky rice, nice. Interesting. Stinky rice. Never heard of it. I'll try it. I love rice. Let's see. Discord. Oh, cool. Thanks. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, you can help me out later, man. So you can see me. Everything's good. Awesome. So now we got food going on, and here's the thing. I want to do. You guys know I've written some books. As I said, let's see. What can I do? So my books. Food game. A man's ultimate recipe for dating success. That's, yes. Okay, that's one book. And the other one is What Happens at the Con Stays at the Con. Boing. Volume 2. Yeah, there it is. Okay, those are the two books that I've written, and these, poke your head every time to time. Oh, cool. So both of these books are available on Amazon now. I haven't done any real launch for What Happens at the Con. Some of you may have seen me perform that live. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's me performing some of the stories from there live over the course of the past 14 years. So I was calling it, Volume 1 for many years, but I only released it as an audiobook. So then I made Volume 2. I added more stories, backstories, and told you where everything was. I got a foreword from my friend Amanda Winley. And so it's really great. And so you can go get that. You can probably get them both in time for Christmas if you want those. Food Game, I highly recommend you get for yourself. You could get it for a friend. But What Happens at the Con Stays at the Con. Get it for you, your friend, everybody you want to know, because it's funny as hell. And if you want it, I probably won't be able to get it to you by Christmas, but if you want a signed copy, I'm going to open this up and hopefully it won't freeze the stream. But here, if you do this, if you want a copy, then I will put it here. This go to this link and you can buy your own signed copy from me. It's the only place you can get it. And again, I haven't done really any marketing for that. I really should, but I just haven't. I'm just too busy doing other things. Yeah, if you want a copy, I have to like get them from Amazon delivered to my house, and then I sign them and then I mail them out. So I have like 3 copies, I think, left right now that I can get rid of right away, and they're the first run copies, so there's only 20 of them in the world, and they've got typos and, you know, all kinds of some things that I cut out that are a little maybe triggering for some or whatever. They'll still be there next month. You can grab them, but as far as the link goes, I don't know when I'm going to stop that. I think if you want an autographed copy of it, I think I'll keep it going, but I may cut that off after January 1, just because it's hard to keep up with them, unless I do a launch and a push and then be like, all right, guys, you know, come on, get your copies. But I'll be taking them to conventions with me and things like that, so you'll be able to buy it like right there. So, but yeah, I mean, there's only 3. Yeah, there's only those 3 of those copies. The rest of them are better copies and had them more proofread. And I'm sure there's probably, you know, typos and crap in there, but I don't care. It's crazy ass stories that happen behind the scenes at conventions, so some of which I instigated. I'm just throwing it out there. Anyway, but that's tonight. This is what I'm talking about, guys. It's just us chatting and having a good time. Shared a little cooking with you. I can talk food all day long. I mean, the book, Food Game, came out of my convention panel called Don't Kill Your Date and Other Cooking Tips. And at a couple of conventions, I actually cooked there, and you can see the videos on YouTube. They're back like 2007 or 8, something like that. Oh, I think the family has just arrived, so you might get to meet the family. But yeah, so that's you can get those. You can check out the videos, and it's fun, and I cooked a lot of stuff there. But that's it. You know, that's pretty much everything that's going on. Best titles. Oh, man, I got great titles. I'm working on a real estate mindset for real estate investors who've never actually done a deal, because it's really all about mindset and fear, and it's called Go Flip Yourself. And they're coming in. Here comes Grandma, Grandpa, my wife, and my baby boy. So, hello.
Hi.
I'm on my Twitch stream.
Hello,
come here, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, you want to come say hi to people?
Declan, you want to say hi to the people?
I got about 13 people over here. You want to say hi? Well, come here. Well, you got to come up here.
Hello.
You come up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my son.
Hi.
Come here, Dickie. Oh, there's my boy. Okay, so this is Declan. This is a lot of people. This is my beautiful wife right here.
Hello.
Say hi. Say hi, buddy. Hi. Hi.
All right, bud. Let's get you ready for bed.
For bed. I love you. All right, I'll see you shortly.
Oh, hi, Kagato.
Hey.
Thank you. We're doing amazing.
That's Glenn.
Oh, hi, Glenn. See, I don't know you. Who is that? Dry ice cubes.
Oh, there's all kinds of people on here.
Craziness.
Yeah,
All right.
I know.
No more playtime. We gotta
I don't know what that means. That's good.
Everybody,
I don't know.
everywhere.
See what happens?
Clean up, everybody do your share. Clean up.
Oh, he's singing it now.
Cleaning up is so much
So anyway, yeah, that's the family
You
there.
don't stop. It's not gonna
And,
go all the way. There's too much choice.
Dinner is in the oven. It should be good to go soon. Let me check on something.
Clean up, clean up. Let's turn it down. Clean up, clean up. Yeah.
It should be going. All right. So, there. Yes, it was wholesome, wasn't it? Where are you going? That silly boy. I love them so much. For those of you that don't know, my wife is an amazing coach, so you need to go check her out at right here. No, that's not it. Hold on, let me fix that. There you go. Yes. Okay. Cool. You guys need to go check her out there. She is amazing. And this is her mom. So it's on a delay, so you won't be able to see yourself yet. But you'll be here in a second. And there you are. See? And there she went.
Smells like hot dog.
And then it smells like hot dogs. It's Mediterranean chicken. And that's Grandpa.
Chicken hot dogs?
Yes, chicken hot dogs. But anyway, so that's it, guys. You guys have any questions for me or anything to say that you guys want me to hit on? I've only got about 9 minutes left, and then I'm gonna check on dinner and see how it's going. I may have to turn it up, crank it up a bit. Of course, the quinoa that we made a little while ago is almost done, and it's smelling lovely in here, guys. I gotta tell you, I do love to cook, and I love to chat. My favorite meal. That's a hard one, man. I always tell, right off the top of the bat, I go, fried chicken. I love fried chicken. I'm a southern boy from Houston. Love me some fried chicken. I could eat all the time. However, a good prime rib, baked potato, and a wedge salad, damn, nice Cabernet. Although, best steak I ever had in my life was in Florence, and it was the Tuscan steak. The Florentine, big honking porterhouse. Oh my God, so good. Kim has it on video, and she said he looked at me, and he looked at that steak the way he looked at me in my wedding dress. I was like, yeah, I kind of did. Let's see, how many times you threw out your voice? I did throw out my voice a few times. During 3.3, I was incredibly sick, so if you heard some funky, weird noises out of my voice, that's why. I had everything that I could possibly have to keep me, talk. I don't know how I did the voice. I really honestly don't. But that was the way, it went. And was it 2? I think it was 2. I almost passed out with some of the screams. So, yeah. Marcia Nadesco. Oh, awesome. Loved it. That was so much fun. Crazy stories. Actually from... so Akito was basically the anti-Shinji.
He was singing Summertime all by himself.
Were you singing Summertime?
He could do it maybe on Daddy's show.
You want to sing?
You want to sing?
You want to sing over here?
He was doing it all by himself.
You want to sing? Go ahead and sing. Ready?
Okay, ready?
You're going to sit here. You'll show up in a second. Want to sing it?
Summer. And...
Easy.
Fish.
Rabbit.
He's high. And then
The Abby
and
Okay.
and your mama.
You can't quite figure out with the time delay. It's a little weird. All right. You going to put him up now?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be up in a minute.
Give Daddy a kiss.
Let me kiss you, buddy. Thank you. So, oh my God, that was so cute. Quick thing about Akito. He was the anti-Shinji, and there was actually a time at the beginning. Two things. One, at the beginning, he has to fight, right? And there's a turn. He turns and runs away. And I said, at that moment, he says, "Dig me, I'm running away." That was not in the script. I made that up, and Matt kept it. So that was cool. And the other one was when he first goes shooting up. Was that Shinji or Akito who? Well, we screamed. I think I screamed on both of them when they. You can see the robot going flying up, and I'm all the way. So it was funny with Akito when he goes up, and you hear him kind of go far away, like and then you hear him come back and that was my idea, and it was quite funny. I enjoyed doing that. So anyway, yeah. So it was like the anti-Shinji. It was like completely the other thing. You're gonna be cooking stream, cool. Ava question that rant Shinji had at the end of yes, it was completely improvised. I just went off because see, back at the time, the way we did that took us like 2 years to do that series because this was in the 90s. So the script had to go, back and forth by mail to Japan to get edited and things like that. So it took a lot of time. So let's see, sweet and sweet. It was both. It was in both. Okay, cool. Do you have any background moments? Battle Angel Alita. I'm sure we did. I couldn't tell you what they are because I'm just like I don't know. It was 25 years ago. When we did those things. The quinoa's ready. Okay. There. So now for the quinoa, I just turned it off because it was boiling. I covered it, turned it down to low, leave it alone. 15 minutes. When it goes off, just turn it off. Don't lift the lid or anything. Just leave it alone. It'll be just fine. So, hey, good evening from Florida. Welcome. Sorry you're here at the end. I'm getting ready to cut this off. My baby's going to bed here in just a few minutes. My hair is kept up by my power of positive thinking. So there you go. VA casting for the last Ava movie. Well, we did. There was some drama there, but it was not a big deal. I can't say anything about it, number one. But you know what? It's a job, and they did a great job. Amanda and I did a watch party, an Ava OG watch party for, I think we did it like 3 or 4 times. And it was a lot of fun. We just kind of lost steam because we only had a few people joining us at the end. But it was a pay-per-view thing, and we went for we all watched with you the episodes and just kind of riffed on it and told you things behind the scene about that episode because she directed a lot of it and helped write them. So it was really cool. But I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Let's see. Break a triple VA worried about the VA casting of the last Ava movie. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Depends on who gets it. If Funimation gets it, I would kind of assume they would call me up, but I don't know. Since Funimation got sold, so I don't know. Handle in the anime. Kind of hope they have a spot for you. Alita. Well, it was funny because I reached out and I was told that we might be able to do it. They would bring us in and do a cameo, somewhere in the film. And it was like, well, you could do that, but you have to come down to Austin. And then they're like, well, maybe I can get you in some extra work. And I'm like, I don't want to be an extra. I'm not going to fly myself out to be a freaking extra. That doesn't do anything for the film. It doesn't, it's not a wink in the film. So it was sad. Anyway, Discord chat about adolescent food, something like that. We don't know yet. Just hopefully we'll change that soon. I don't know what that means yet, but Glenn, you're gonna teach me. I know. Just got a series. Yeah, I know. Voice roles. Oh, thank you. Glad you love Ring a Bell. A new leader, cool. So to bring some guests onto my stream, not yet. I'm still working on that. I'm still trying to figure this thing out myself. Alita, yeah, was the movie good? I didn't see it. It's been so long since I did it. I have no idea what happened or was going on. But anyway, so this is my Sunday night, guys. I really enjoy being on here. I'm getting some people. It's starting to pick up a little steam. I appreciate everybody who joined today. Look at this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you guys joined up. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. For those of you that did, and for those of you that are here right now, we're going to make it a lot bigger. It's going to happen. It's going to get bigger because now I've got schedules. Again, remember, I will be 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That is my regular time. That's where I give you the cheat codes to the video games of life, people. And then I may call it Game On. And then Sunday nights are the food for thought, where it's more relaxed, ask me anything sort of stuff. So very cool, guys. Let me see. The last movie I saw in a theater with a friend who died last year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Turn on the notifications so you know when I go live. Well, I'm telling you when I go live. So you'll know. So set your schedules and tell your friends. Do me a favor, guys. I really want to make this work because this is going to turn into my podcast. The first 30 minutes are going to be my podcast. When everybody will be in the chat. I'll say, okay, guys, my podcast is going to start now. And then I'll go, hey, welcome to our podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about this, whatever my subject is. And I'm going to go on that for 30 minutes. I'm not going to answer anything on the chat because the podcast will be, I will cut that audio, and that will be a podcast that I'm going to put on iTunes, stream, whatever. I don't know where all that goes, but that will be my podcast. And then after that, I'll do Q&A with you guys for a little while, and then sign it off. So it'll be 1 hour, basically. That's how I'm going to do it. I think that's how it's going to work. So I'm glad. Thank you, Red Nova Tyrant. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys hung out and chatted with me and got to see some cool food. I will see. I don't know if I can post pictures on here or what, but once I finish the dish, and then I'll probably I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it. Go to my Facebook page, Spike Spencer FG, stands for Frickin' Genius. Go there, and that is really good. And follow my Twitter. I'm not great with social stuff yet, but I'm getting better and better. But I do post on my Facebook page. So that is a great place to get in touch with me there. So let me see. Where are we? Spotify listener. I don't know. I'm not a Spotify guy. Yes, I have done a lot of voice acting. IMDb doesn't do me justice. I'm twice as much as IMDb. All right, guys. Well, listen. I will. Okay, yeah, I'll get in touch with you later on, Glenn, and we'll talk it up. You guys, I'm gonna cut it off here and go see if I can get to my baby before he goes to bed, so I can get a little kiss from that little man. I love him so much. All right, guys. Have an amazing evening. Make tomorrow an amazing day. And I will see you on Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we will go over some serious stuff. And I will give you the cheat codes to the video game of life. All right, guys. Have a great night. Talk to y'all later. I'm going to stop the stream over here. 1, 2, stop.